I'm doing a small guidance session from my crystal ball, which I've never done properly. This here, there's a door open right there. Massive portals. However, only light is allowed here or near here, in here, through any of the doorways. I've asked the ball where am I to go next because I am stuck in a loop, a trap, and a hole. However, there are not chains holding me down. I am ready to move. That is the ultrasound picture right there. That was a face. Wow.
Convinced that he was on the verge of psychosis.
Is that Milo?
In July of 1914, the First World War exploded.
I want to record what happens. At the bottom there, that looks like a doorway, the rainbow lights.
Thousands of dead. A reality
yeah, because my lights aren't rainbow.
Jung had captured a
I'm going to try to hold it still and see what happens.
Consciousness before its physical
Anybody of the light, please come through and give me your guidance. I'm listening. I'm trying to understand. Please make sure that it is clear.
Neville Goddard identified the same phenomenon operating
Excuse
on
the
an
background.
individual scale. Imagine the following situation. A person who
I'm only going to have this open for 2 minutes or less.
Color, the shape,
and when I put my recording down, all the doors will close and everything is back to being the way it was, safe and sound.
She found the exact house from the dream for sale. The
I see someone coming through.
To sell only 3 days before, but the decision had been forming for months due to a job transfer not yet confirmed. What Jung and Goddard discovered independently.
There's a symbol on the right. Look at the symbols.
Backward in time.
Are these of the people that are coming through dimensions, the spaceships?
Temporal ripples when it is in certain receptive states. Goddard called this process the bridge of incidents. When you fix your consciousness,
these are symbols. That's an infinity symbol at the top.
A sequence of events begins to organize in the invisible field. These events seem
see that circle on the right? That there is symbols. There are symbols in there.
Casually, you see a specific advertisement. You receive
What's going on the bottom?
Call, you find a particular book. Each incident
down on the bottom
seems insignificant in isolation. Together, they form a
wow,
precise bridge.
That was like a spaceship on top. On top, see it? All the way on top. What? Anyways, I got interrupted, but a lot more just popped up. I had to move it a little bit.
Scarab, an Egyptian symbol of rebirth. During the following session,
my mother will be here because she always is.
A rare golden beetle knocked on the office window.
There's a big doorway on the right, on the left. Wow, look at that.
The insect and handed it to her, saying,
"There she is. Hi, Mom." She's right in the portal.
Broke her rational
Hi, Mom.
The psychological transformation
that had been
for months occurred in days. Goddard taught that these
Mom, Aunt Helen, Mom and Aunt Helen, or Grandma Millie.
Assume the feeling of the wish fulfilled, not vague visualization.
That was my mother and my aunt and my grandmother. I'm seeing the light, and the door on the left is getting bigger.
Second,
they're very strong.
You maintain this state mainly before sleeping. When
there's Milo. Hi, Milo.
Relaxes its control.
Oh my God, that's my Milo.
Third, you observe
all of the good beings are showing up. Thank you. There's someone else showing up.
Anxiety interrupts the process. When you obsessively check if it's working, you transmit doubt, and the universe responds with more reasons to doubt. When you rest in the knowledge that it is done, the synchronicities accelerate. People appear with resources. Opportunities arise from unexpected directions. Obstacles that seem permanent simply dissolve. The invisible patterns are
I'm not sure where I'm going to go, but these are my guidance.
That sudden impulse to call
these are my guides. I see the infinity. I see circles and symbols of light and longevity.
An accident happened minutes later. That absolute knowledge that something specific will occur.
I see all the women in my life that are past.
Exactly as you knew. You have already experienced this. You already knew that the phone was going to ring.
That looks like a hole where a key belongs.
Is
that where a key goes?
Someone who appeared next.
Is there a lock?
You felt that something important was about to happen, and it happened.
That looks like a keyhole.
These moments reveal your natural participation.
That looks like a bunch of hands and a keyhole. Where's the key?
The universe is constantly signaling what is forming in the invisible field. The question is to develop the sensitivity
My mother's coming
to
in
read
again.
these signals
She's
consistently.
smiling. Hi, Mom.
Freud was elaborating his arguments against paranormal phenomena when something
Wow, this is
extraordinary
unbelievable.
interrupted
The
his
stuff on the
materialist
right looks like
logic.
ancient
In March of 1909,
sauce.
Jung visited
Like-
Freud in Vienna. While they were discussing paranormal phenomena, Freud maintained his materialist position, rejecting any validity in
There's
these
something
phenomena.
poking out on the left.
During Freud's arguments,
And on the right, it
Jung
looks
began
like
to experience
ancient
an
structure
intense
or something.
physical sensation of heat concentrated in his diaphragm,
There's
which
a face.
became progressively stronger.
My mom again,
The
smiling.
sensation grew until it became unbearable. At the moment of greatest intensity, a loud, dry crack exploded from Freud's bookshelf.
Wow.
Both jumped from their chairs. Jung, still feeling
I'm going to
the
put the
strange
phone
heat,
down now
said
and this
calmly,
session will be over.
"This is
I
an
think
example
all
of
the
what
women
we
that
are
showed up,
discussing.
there is a symbol popping
And
up
to
right
prove
there.
that it is a genuine paranormal phenomenon,
On the left, I got a
predict
symbol.
that a second crack
Not
will
that one
occur
on top, that's the
immediately.
TV.
Seconds
I
later,
got one over here.
another identical crack sounded
heart.
from the same bookshelf. Freud turned pale. Jung documented that
Closing
he saw
all
the look of
doors,
horror on Freud's face.
And all of the light can
the horror
surround me,
of seeing
protect
his
me, and
materialist model
fill
of the
me.
world crack, along with the sounds from the bookshelf.